Micro mute it. God love it. I tried! Welcome. Hi. I hope you're having a great night. My hair's a mess. I'm seem to be a mess, but we're here. And we're playing Warcraft. And as you see, I've been watching CSI while I've been stitching. Speaking of which, little update on that. This is a piece that I'm working on to see if it's the sizing, see if I like it. We have Princess Peach. I'm doing the black outline. You'll probably see that on Discord or Twitter tomorrow. But you see, she's done. It's just a matter of adding that outline, which is a bitch. Oh my goodness, Mary, thank you so much. 24 months, 2 year. Well, happy 2-year anniversary. Thank you kindly, truly. Goodness, 2 years. So yeah, we've been stitching that. That is a prototype. I'm going to be making it a little smaller on some smaller canvas. And I think this is one that I'm going to sell. And I'm going to pick up some Eevee evolution patterns to do that. A creative murder, of course. No. When I play the PlayStation, I go through the Elgato to... That's my capture card. That's all. Nothing fancy. Can you imagine if I got sponsored by somebody that cost $1 gajillion to buy all their stuff? I'd like that. Not because their stuff is bad. Like their equipment's actually really good. Like when they say we do this well, they mean it. Can you guys afford Elgato prices? Because I can't. I won't lie to anybody. I can't. The problem is also like they brand themselves as the brand for streamers, and again the reality of the situation comes back down to expensive. Like most people that are using their gear can't pay it back with streaming. And like I'm on that list too, okay? I just needed a decent capture card and I didn't want it to fuck up. That's the only Elgato item I own. And it works. It works great. Works without a question. It's precise. It's 4K. It's great. But she cost $250 CAD. Like she wasn't cheap. Yeah, I'm not joking. Like very much that most streamers can't afford to use Elgato. Echo, liquid, exactly. Or like you're making, because most people who stream, and this is honest, you can go look up the statistics on Twitch if you want, most people who stream don't get a payout, okay? They do not stream to enough people, or they don't grow their channels enough to get payouts at all. There is a large group of people that are on the low end, and again, that's the next majority.
I need a
that get it here and there. On Twitch, that's me, here and there. As you all know, I like Twitch. It's live right now. If that's the platform you prefer, it's there. But the honest answer is that's not my bag, and I get a Twitch payout
like target something first.
Here and there, pretty rare. YouTube being my main bag, which is still like, I am at a point where I can afford my Final Fantasy 14 subscription with my YouTube money. Let me think. But I can't afford both Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14 together on just YouTube. So if that gives you any indication how much we're making, it ain't much.
I do not have a target.
So for someone to go out and spend, hold on, let's bring it up here just for a sec. I'm curious. Elgato. Okay, the stream decks are relatively cheap. They go from 80 to 120, okay? Canadian. I'm Canadian. I give you the prices in Canadian. I'm sorry. Like, oh shit. Fuck it. There. If I go to Amazon Okay. Capture card I have is $250. The arm, mic arm, which is a good arm, okay? I'm not telling you it's not good. That's not the conversation we're having. Is the product good? Yes. Just the arm to hold it down mic's $140. A basic Steam Deck with 6 buttons on it is $80. It's on sale right now. You can get a foot pedal for $125. Their key light, which again, good key light. It's a professional quality, $190. The one I have here, which is great quality, is $150. Audio mixer, $220. Their microphone, $200. Have you ever read Margaret Atwood's? We had to read it in school. University, I should say. Sorry, I read it in university. Yes, she's very, very, very. She's the one that you get thrown in your face. She's the one like, this is a Canadian author. You really need to read it. You know what I mean? Every country's got that one. That's the one. Elgato green screen that's collapsible. $215. Like, this isn't feasible. Elgato face cam, $220. It's not feasible for the person starting out. It's not feasible for the person who gets a couple payouts a year. You know what I mean? You're spending more on equipment. And if you buy one piece a year, it's still not being paid off. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fucking money. Yes, Margaret Atwood. We've read a couple of her poems. My sister also she did Canadian Lit in university, so she's read a lot more Atwood than I have. I don't particularly like her work, but I like her as a bitch. And hear me out, she is that bitch. She puts people in their place, and I love that. Oh my goodness. Her stuff is not bad. A lot of her stuff is extremely, how do I put it? Extremely preachy. And some of her stuff is a little bit more nuanced. I'm going to be right back. I'm not even going to turn the sound off or anything. I'm just going to get my shawl. I'm cold. My husband heard me. How about that? Hold on. I'm still here. I also believe now that I'm older and a little wiser, a lot wiser, I would find her less preachy than I did. If that makes any sense. I was a bit...
We safeguard Valdrakken.
I was a bit of a tough nut to crack when I was young.
The city awaits your return.
Where today
Valdrakken stands strong.
Where today I understand her points that she was making a whole lot more. Right, like that's my humble opinion of it. But at the time, I found her a little preachy. And it just shows through your upbringing, right? I was brought up in the middle of fucking nowhere. So, like, left-leaning beliefs were stuff that I had to witness bad shit happen and then go forward and be like, wait, that's not good. Why is this a thing? You know what I mean? Like, put it this way. Margaret Atwood fought and put a campaign through to remove a sentence in our national anthem. Okay? There's a sentence that says, "And all thy sons commend." And not super duper offensive, but she is a hardcore feminist. And to her, a lot of the times, she refuses to use words that are not feminine. She don't believe in them. Which again, there's nothing wrong with that belief, and that's not what we're arguing. But I can remember a time being like, well, why? It's been that way forever. You know what I mean? As I was growing and learning that, no, that's not who you want to be as a person. Very much one of those, as you get older, you get smarter. Doesn't. And that your mind shouldn't change. And of course it changed over time. But yeah, at the time it was a big deal. Yeah, and keep in mind, Starfall, the most important part of that story, as you're reading it, is to remember everything that happens, every single thing, okay? Without a question, everything that happens in this book has happened to women in the past. Everything. Every single thing. There is a debate, however, amongst scholars and amongst people of color, that yes, everything that's in this book happened to women. Like, there's no doubt, right? Like, that's not the question. The question is... Oh, that was a single wing? Closed. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna go here. The thing that they speak of, and which is a fair point, is that all of these things have happened to women. That's without the question. But most of it have happened to women of color. And her book mentions nothing of color, of racism and stuff like that. Which, if you know anything about that,
let us discuss business.
You know that women and women of color have always had it hard. Well, that's it. Whether it's taken from different points of view or different times in history, the reality is every part of it has happened. There's, without a question of a doubt, it's happened. But yeah, that was the one thing that recently has come out about her writings, where they're like, hey, listen, we know that it happened, but it happened. These are stories of people of color. So some criticism of it, but generally speaking, it's regarded as...
Your needs can be met here. You'll find nothing better in the Isles.
Yeah, it's meant to be not a cautionary tale, because again, all this shit's happened. It's not about being cautionary. It's about... It's about remembering your position in the world. It's about understanding that everything we have can be lost. Yeah, no, we studied this shit out of it. And again, I think I would be better equipped to reread her as I'm older than as I was younger, because I was a bit of a douche nozzle. Where is your friend, dude? That's alright. Have a good night. Thank you so much, Mary, for stopping in. Happy 2-year anniversary. But I admit that. It takes experience. It takes, you know, time to realize, hey, you may have fucked that up. Look, there's his little friend. Cute. Fuck, I love these little dragons.
There is much to be done.
Alright, alright.
May you find what you seek.
So yeah, Warcraft's had an interesting week. So Blizzard laid off Microsoft laid off 1,900, with the majority being in Blizzard. And a lot of it was, like, the numbers are out now, but the biggest majority was a survival game they were working on. They were about 6 years in. And sure enough, that got canned. So most people, almost everyone on that team, was taken down. This is an excellent question, and I'm not smart enough to know. What are the add-ons? There it is. Console Port is the name of the add-on. It works okay. I won't lie to you, it's okay. Like, for this, excellent. For combat, 10 out of 10. Love it. For buying shit, for sorting, for any stupid bullshit like that, I find myself reaching for the mouse. Where, like, Final Fantasy XIV, I don't. So, is it perfect? No. God, no. But, I mean... it's great. And if you're curious, this is a PS5 remote. I don't discriminate. I used an Xbox remote right up until recently because I bought a PS5. I needed a console, didn't care which console. I play Final Fantasy games a lot more. PlayStation was just the choice I needed to make. That's all. It has a plastic grippy on it. I call it a bra because why not? And I like little plastic grippies right there. That's because, I don't know, lazy, bougie, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I like it. But see what I mean? Completing the quest is just easier to do with the mouse instead of taking around too much for it. In my humble opinion,
This
what quest do you
is the
have for me?
seat of
Scholar's
their
Pet.
power.
A Scholar's Pet. There you are. So this is where we're going. Okay, cool. So not perfect, but pretty good. There are days I wish Warcraft devs and Final Fantasy XIV devs sat in a room and they could just share. Tell them stuff. Tell them all kinds of stuff. So that in the end, all players could get the best out of each game that they were looking for, you know? What are you looking for?
You will do well. I know it. I am out of range.
Alright, let me see. Where did this quest go? So this stuff, I'm using it, but yeah. Always said he's open to it. I don't know. And again, this is a pipe dream, right? Obviously, listen, I work in corporate. I understand what intellectual property means. I understand that very well. I understand, you know, they're both publicly traded companies. Listen, I know. A girl can dream, okay? Imagine if they sat in a room and talked about housing. They talked about controller usage. They talked about transmog. Everybody wins when everybody's nice to each other. how that works. So yeah, they laid off 1,900 people. Most were from the survival game that is not yet in publication and will never see light of day. The second largest group was customer service and game masters. So, from what I have understood, it's, they're doing that to outsource it, which isn't great. Pretty shit, let's be honest.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
It's not just a book, a friend. WoW is the best book. I'll call it Pelibrius, my friend's book. Now stop reading your friend and show it around.
Enjoy Valdraken. Long life to you.
It's a book. Cute.
Be safe amongst these towers.
Since getting his glasses, Zalithgos has been relying heavily on his eyesight. But of course, this is normal. He needs to remain flexible in case you lose them.
Glory to Valdraken.
Alright. Name of that
Welcome
quest?
to the City of Dragons.
Sight isn't everything.
Aspects guide you.
Yuck. Fuck, I gotta go get flight path. So yeah. A lot of people were laid off, a lot of customer service, a lot of that survival game. Another one that I did not expect nearly as much was Overwatch. Overwatch had a large group of people that were let go.
For the glory of the dragons.
And the reason why is PvE. Remember Overwatch promised us a bunch of PvE? And then it got slacked and hacked. Save time and bring out more things that were monetizable. Yeah, they got let go. So a lot of this, I'm going to say something that may be a little offensive. A lot of people believe that the merger is the reason for the layoffs. There's a portion of people it is, but the majority it is not. Okay? When you outsource something, you're not doing it because you agglomerated was the word I was looking for. You didn't do that because of that. You're doing it to cut cost. Q1 results are out. You're looking to pad your books for next year.
Belayadoros. Always glad to help. Clear skies and safe journeys.
Okay? Like, again, call a spade a spade. You're not doing that for that. I'm sorry. You're not. The other option is the people that got on that game. I believe the survival game. I believe that's part of the agglomeration. A lot of it is. Customer service, no. The team that was let go because they wanted the Overwatch group store that got let go. Sorry, you're not going to convince me that that was part of the agglomeration. You know, the absorption. Can't think of English tonight. That wasn't. I'm sorry. Argue with me if you want. That wasn't. It's redundancies.
I need
And
a
again,
target.
I don't believe these people should have lost their job, redundant or not, right? It's cost-saving measures, realistically. But, damn, 1,900. Blizzard also got a new, is it CEO was the title? Let me go double check that. I don't want to say yes. The new head of Blizzard, we'll look at the title later, is a head that comes from Call of Duty and the NFL games. obviously very successful.
Greetings, traveler.
And she vouches.
May your rivers be ever bountiful.
I mean, she promises to make sure the nuances of Blizzard's situation works out good. Alright. Obviously I didn't do the quest. Defeat. Alright, with a on your team. Okay, pet journal. Alright, let's try that again.
The river provides.
I'm trying to find the right button. So yeah, some people are mad because it's somebody coming in from Activision, and some people don't want that. They still want their Blizzard to stay Blizzard, which I would argue that Blizzard staying Blizzard's what got them into a bunch of lawsuits to begin with, but I'm not an employee there, so it's hard for me to tell. But Twitter came hard for this young girl. And a lot of people are showing a lot of sexism towards this woman. Again, Mike Ibarra did not get this kind of fucking pushback, even though he was Mike Ibarra. She's also a person of color, so oof. Telling you, there's some very questionable bits about it. And I'm not saying this person is the best fit for the job. I have no idea. I don't know her credentials. Well, I mean, I read her credentials, but I don't know if she's a great employee. I don't know if she's going to take care of Blizzard the way it needs to be. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But I'm not going to sit here and rip her apart because she's a she. Or her skin color is a little different than mine. I don't know. They did. And he was also a booster. And then he didn't go to bat for his employees at all. And please, please, please don't tell me anyone forgot about the woman that was working side by side with him, that was supposed to champion equality for the employees, while she got paid less to do the same job. And he said nothing. I didn't like him because of that, okay? And I have to admit, that was a bias of mine. So every time he spoke, I was like, okay. So there was a little bit of bias out of me, and I get that. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. That's my truth. Did he deserve all of that? Maybe not. But like, you know what I mean? People are some harsh on this woman. Can't help but feel it a little bit. As for healing in Warcraft, I would gladly heal in Warcraft if I could figure out how to target things on controller. I'm sure there's a way to do it.
Stands true.
Okay, I'm sure
Be
there's a way to do it.
safe amongst these towers.
I thought I had all the eggs. I guess I didn't get green. You get to go get green dragon. did.
We meet again, champion. Every action has consequences.
You are true dragons. The isle is a home for every flight. The Netherwing. Huh. Oh yes, Starfall. Absolutely. I can't go back. I don't know how I played without it to begin with.
It seems our fates are intertwined. Never let your guard down. Learn from the past. Look to the future.
Alright, hold on. Okay, alright, cool. Cool. The little whelps are curious. They're playing. I love that. But yeah, if I can learn how to like target as on controller, my secondary class was a priest, and I liked it. Nothing wrong with it. I like my priest. I'm gonna wait for that to load for a second. But yeah, I just need to learn how. I just need to sit down and do it. There's a lot of stuff that very much needs it. Just sit down and do it. And that's one of them. I could lie to you all day, but no, that's definitely one of them. I played Disc Priest in Shadowlands. I'm starting to get good at it, but again, I stepped back, so you know, I don't have anything intelligent to say, but I stepped her back and I was like, yeah, no. Alright, hold on. Sorry for the wait there. Alright, let's get the dragon. Alright. But, Disc Priest, yeah, I enjoyed it. Same as Paladin. I was a prot pally on my Paladin. And I enjoyed that too. Nothing wrong with it. My only problem with the priest is, or the, I wasn't very good at it. What is it?
Victory.
There. I wasn't very good at a prop pally. Oh! Yeah, no priesthood. Speaking of priesthoods, have you guys been watching Has Been Hotel? Ah! It is so good. I had no idea. Oh, sorry, I watched the trailer when it first came out a couple of years back, thinking, man, this could be cool. I had no idea I'd be this deep, this into it. It is 11 out of 10. You have to like musicals. You have to appreciate the word fuck. And if you were... Oh, it's so good. Again, you gotta... See, there's a time and place for musicals. And for those of us who think it's all the time... So good. The characters are good. Situation's good. It's all so good. No, I highly, highly recommend it. If, again, you gotta be okay with adult animation. You gotta be okay with the word fuck. Like, gotta. And finally, you gotta be okay with, where's this fucking dragon? There it is. Oh, hello! Thank you, Ventus, sorry. Welcome aboard to the Nerdy Show. We are having some fun. Right now we're picking dragon eggs because I'm a dragon mom and I think the dragons are so cute. Speaking of which, look at him! Or wait, hold on, we're gonna dismiss. Can I dismiss you? Dismiss. I can't. That's okay. Cause turn between the sisterhood of a loon and a human female. Fair. Human females are dangerous. I'm kidding, that's a joke, by the way. Really. Alright, there's the dismiss button. I knew it was here somewhere. Alright, so we're going to the Dragon Land. Come on now. Where is this egg going? Daycares. We're doing the daycare. Oh, we're going all the way up. Yes, I love that shit. RP a human. That's fair though. I like when it comes to like religions in the game, I like the trolls very much. I have a deep rooted soft spot for the trolls. I started as a troll, would you believe? So I love the trolls, their loas, their beliefs. Talanji is incredible. I love Talanji with all my heart. Rokan is great, but like I love Talanji so much. Elune is good. I'm not so big into Elune as I am big with
Aspect shine down on you.
I am big with I'm not so as big as with Elune as I am big with Tyrande and Malfurion. I fucking love those two. I love them so much. I got her lore. I understand her lore. She doesn't speak to me like she speaks to the Night Elves, I should say. Not big on the light. Listen, to me the light is just it's cool that the priests and the paladins both pray to the light. But like, I kind of wish they didn't. I kind of wish they were a little separate. Something a little different. And then, other than that, as it comes to lore, I know there's other religions in there, but I don't care. I'm good. However, if you want to understand priesthood and understand the religions of the game, okay, we're not on IRL, of the game, one of my favorite belief systems and priesthoods, Forsaken. Not Kalia, fuck Kalia. Forsaken. Warcraft is a very, very deep game of lore. I know people look at me going, Peeps, have you played this fucking game? No. World of Warcraft is a surface level lore game. A surface level RPG. You play it, you get snippets here and there. Do you get everything that's going on? Sometimes. Is it all in order? Sometimes. But most of the time there's side quests add more to it. And books add more to it. Which I kind of like the idea of, if you want more, you can dig for it and get it. It makes it a little bit more accessible to everybody, because not everybody wants a deep set lore like Final Fantasy 14. We're not knocking 14. Y'all know where my allegiances lay. But when you understand a priest that is forsaken, the light has never protected them. Okay? The light does not protect the forsaken. That's why they can't be paladins. They can be priests. And forsaken isn't a funny joke, okay? They are truly forsaken from people, from their bodies. They've experienced death, decay. They continue to decay. Their skin doesn't regenerate. There's very little belief that someone like them could physically have. And they remain steadfast in their belief. And yes, a lot of it comes from their human upbringing, right? This is how they were brought up. This is what they were brought up to see, to you know what I mean? I get it. The fun part to me is always, when you think back, at any other time, most people would say, even religion has forsaken. But they didn't. They believe. And some of the top priests are forsaken. Starfall, I heard that. However, conflicting results on that one. But again, to be fair, Blizzard is not very good with consistency. Okay? You can go back and forth and there is inconsistencies. Right? Okay, but I do know that's conflicting. Now, I hate to cut a cool conversation off, but there's a green baby dragon about to be born. This is important. This is life-changing. Oh, he's taking a nap. Oh no, did you have a nightmare? Oh. I love the baby dragon so much. Told you. Okay. Yes. Fowl is one of the top priests. He's on the... He was best friends with Kalia, and the reason why Kalia got the death she did. Oh, it's me too. I'm a sleeper.
I need to target something first.
Like, I'm on the list of people that, like... I'm not awake for the first couple hours. I roll out of bed. It's a struggle. And I may be starting to get sick. I'm not sure. Knock on wood. So, like, I was tired tonight. Plus, 6 a.m. sucks, okay? I got nothing to say except 6 a.m. sucks. And the worst part is I've only got enough excuses to not go into office until next week. Next week I gotta at least go in one day. Like, I'm already tired and I have to get up at like 5:30 on the days I have to go into office. I fucking hate it. Like, there are days I don't want to win the lottery to never work again. I want to win the lottery to work a job that I want to. And have a house. Like, God almighty, going into the office, just fucking. Which, by the way, my work has come back and started to Hey, just a reminder, we don't want to bring HR into this, but y'all need to come into the office 3 days a week like we asked you to. Because nobody was doing it. Well, duh. It's fucking everybody hates it. That's why. Who wakes up and says, you know, it'd be fun going into the office to sit in a little cubicle to sit on the same Zoom call.
Glory to all flights. Long life to you.
Ever so often I would bring whelps to care and meet the green whelps in Val'Shara. They were always so much calmer.
Enjoy Valdrakken.
Green dragons prefer a home that is both natural and mystical, imbued with the power of Emerald Dream. The Emerald Dragon Gardens will certainly have many materials to which to build.
The
He
city
wants a
awaits your
nest.
return.
He wants a nest. Well, then say it with me. This dragon gets whatever the fuck he wants. She wants. I don't care. They want. Whatever they want, they get. That's like the dog. The dog gets whatever the fuck he wants. Too bad. Can your cuteness match the dog? No. He gets what he wants.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
Oh man, I bought some, and then I did the math. What it would, I got so frustrated last week after getting back to work that I actually looked up what it would take to become a tailor, because that's something I would enjoy very much. Wish I would have did that at 20. But I didn't. And I'm at the age where there's like no going back. Or I'm at the age where there is going back, but you need to plan it very fucking carefully. You need to have 6 months to a year's worth of wages saved. You know what I mean? It's possible, not plausible. Like a Garak, yes. Yes. Where I could make stuff. Where I could... Ooh, who's messaging me? Where I could make stuff. Because I make stuff. I make stuff now. Where I could...
736.
Stop it. Stupid Siri. Yeah, where I could make stuff. Sell the stuff that I make. Where I could fix stuff. Because I fix stuff. Like, I hem all my pants. Like, I'm capable of this shit. I have made them bigger. I've made them smaller. No problem. Obviously, you know, there's a lot more learning and shit to do, but I had thought about it and I looked it up. At my age, where I'm the main provider, I can't just walk away and be like, nope, I'm doing this. Fuck you all. No, someone's got to pay the rent. And it turns out that someone is me. Soothe a green hatchling. This ducky! Did he really give me a ducky? Because, yes. Got a ducky. And I learned something, Riku, about Garak that blew my fucking mind. I found it on Facebook, and then I was like, no. So I looked it up, and I was like, yes. Garak was officially supposed to be homosexual, supposed to be gay. Okay, cool. A1, no problem with that. However, the 90s were, how do I put this, less kind to that type of television. So it didn't go well. Listen, you. It did not go well at the time. So eventually they just never talked about his sexuality in the show, which I thought was pretty fucking cool. right? Seems legit. And then, in interviews, Andrew, I don't remember his last name, the actor that played Garak, even said, like, no, I played him as gay. Absolutely. Why was he so interested in the Doctor? He wanted to sleep with him. Which is, like, really cool, I have to admit.
I do not have a target.
And to add into that, the actor behind Garak also wrote a book. It wasn't a fan fiction per se, but it was some Garak stories and stuff in it. And in there, he also discusses Garak's homosexuality. So I probably Garak's gay. Which of course he is. That's why we all
I
like
need
him.
to target something first.
Yeah, wait, we don't have to tell me twice. So yeah, that's what I learned. I thought that was the coolest thing. Couldn't believe it. And then I believed it. Well, oh, that's legit. Fuck yeah.
I do not have a target.
Looky little ducky. Yeah,
I need a
a
target.
simple tailor. I would love to be a simple tailor. And like I said, make stuff, sell stuff. Stuff that does well, sell it more. I have started working on inventory for upcoming conventions. I have applied to 2 conventions. I'm going to apply to a 3rd one that's free. So if that one's a lot, so you know, God knows if I'll get it. So I've applied to at least. I've applied to 2. I'll apply to a 3rd one and maybe a 4th one. Because I don't know if I'll get accepted to any of them, right? Either way, I have started I've started working on some Star Wars purses. Stuff I have the fabric for. So I've cut out 2 of them, ready to put them together this weekend at some point. Then I have to make some scraps, make some dice bags out of the same material. There's a bunch of shit that I'm doing all at once. I can make a Batman purse based on the stuff that I already have. A bunch of little stuff I'm working on. I've got that cross stitch, it's almost done. I've got a practice run in my first one, and I practiced framing it so that it'll be able to set it all up. Oh, absolutely. And a private room. There you go. If you're wondering, the best way that I can describe Canadian insurance, by the way, is private rooms. In Canada, our healthcare is free. Main healthcare only, not teeth or eyes. They don't count, I guess. And our prescriptions are not covered. Okay? That being said, our insurances cover eyes, cover teeth, cover prescriptions, and also cover stuff like private rooms. Okay, most insurances cover a semi-private room, which instead of 4 people being in the room, it guarantees 2 or no more. Some insurances are good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my work insurance is really good, and for I think $50, it guarantees me a private room. So just me. Now again, I say this like, that's privilege. Pure privilege. You will get a room. Okay? If you need one, you'll get one. But, it's shared. I mean, there are some floors that you end up where there's only 2 in a room. I can remember when I had my first kid, they put me in a hospital room with only me. Great private room. It's based on availability.
Enjoy Valdrakken.
I'm tired, but I can't fall asleep. Oh, poor baby. But that's how to describe Canadian healthcare. Okay, so listen. We've got like a day to do this. Okay? I need 80 points. No. Complete 10 world quests. It's like 50. Complete quests. Alright, well I guess we're doing some world quests. Okay, why am I so horny to do those quests? The answer is pretty simple. If you're curious, the answer is in February. Okay, that's like 2 days away. In February, they are dropping the most epic and legendary release on the Tendies, which is why it's even in the title, because we're going for Tendies. Or tenders, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, I don't care. We're going for them. Okay, if you're like, but Peeves, that's dumb. Have you seen what's coming for the month of February?
The Isles have
That's all I got.
awakened.
Have you seen it? Because right now I feel like you have it.
Serve well.
Have made off with our supplies. Get him back.
I have nothing stockpiled. That's my problem. Here's my issue. I only have What happened? Where'd it go? I'm gonna go to Storm 1 and we'll figure this out. Okay? I have like 400 tenders, like nothing, because I forgot that February had all the good shit it did. Okay, February has these Sailor Moon-esque outfits in hot pink. That's life-changing. I need that. There's very few fucking items in this game that I would spend coin on. I would spend coin on that. I would spend coin on that in Final Fantasy 14 for my little girl. So no, don't even. I would. Hot pink, you can dye it hot pink. But still, you see what I'm trying to do here. I'm a hot pink queen. I love that shit. Especially on a panda. Yes. And they're not gender locked. So you want your big hulking orc in a little Sailor Moon type outfit? Fuck yeah, go ahead. Hammer down. Let's go. Can't wait. I just... Yeah. Yeah, see? Alright, let's go. No, I need it. I need it, need it, need it, need it, need it. It's not up for debate. We need it. It's time to go on a moose. Over here, I think. Or did I miss it? I don't fucking know. I missed it. Did I? Yeah, I did. It's over here. Oops. You see how well I know this shit? I don't know it at all. Oh, so I got the golden thing. Okay, 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 okay. I don't care. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know it's gonna like shock everyone. I don't care. I don't give a flying fuck. Ah, there you go. I got them all. Let me see. Oh, nice.
Come see my wares.
Okay, so I have 500 tenders. Okay, I can't touch it. Cannot, because I need it for next month.
Come back again.
Come on over and have a look. And remember, new shipments coming soon.
So, I need it. Like I want to tell you it's up for debate. It is not. Alright, so that was pretty easy. That's an easy one we'll work on later. What's this? Oh, that's a dungeon. Do we want to do a dungeon? Do we have time to do a dungeon? Yeah, let's do a dungeon. There. Random follower. Oh, that's right, the follower. Yes, we are doing a follower dungeon. Okay, for those of you who don't know, this is my first time doing a follower dungeon. I am excited about it, actually. I want to see how these guys work. I want to see how they fucked up, how they do well, how they don't. For those of you who don't know, who are new around here, a follower dungeon is where you queue up with you and or your friends, and whatever party members are missing, they'll be replaced with NPCs. Yes, Final Fantasy has had this for an expansion or two. And they went back and did everything with that. However, this is not a bashing fest, okay? This is fucking awesome. Period, end point. I thought it was awesome in Warcraft. I thought it was awesome here. It's awesome. This is a good thing, okay? One, you can learn a new class. Especially if you bought a boost. Because that's a lot of people's... I don't like the boosts. I think I have a boost available that I've never used because I don't give a shit. I hate boosts because I don't understand how to play the character. Okay? This shows you how to play it without fear of judgment. It takes away the anxiety of a dungeon while you're learning. Or you fuck it, you just don't want to hear people bitch. Learning how to tank? It's just avoiding assholes. You'll never see me I'm gonna try to do it. Okay. Okay. I like this. Instant Q. Because of course. So our DPS players. I'm excited. I'm bouncing. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, this is so cool. I love this. Love it. This is how it should have always been. And when I tell you Warcraft has changed their tune, and Blizzard has changed their tune with how they treat this game, this is one of the examples I'm going to give you. Why? Because these people would have never done this.
Good. You're here.
So you can get someone.
Welcome Onora's rage. When the winds are still, I will suspect the worst. The Tirai, Shikar, and Onir clans
So if
must
you don't know where
rally
you're
to
going,
free her and
Your
defeat
tank will tell you what to
Balakar
do. Your tank is stepping ahead of
Do
you,
what must
showing
be
you
done
where to go.
prepare them. Our combined forces will meet outside Nokudan Hold. I will await you there.
The weather is turning.
Time grows short. Ride the winds of Onora's fury to reach them quickly.
I think I took the wrong way. I already fucked it up. Well, to be fair, look. Where's Granith? So this is the last boss? Can you do the last boss right away? No, I guess not. I fucked it up. Where do I land? Shit!
Good trade follows trust. I will hope for your...
Okay, going right back, because I need to go back and go get my team. So I fucked up. Whose fault is that? Mine, 'cause I don't know the dungeon. This is my first time looking at it, okay? I have no idea. Your girl is due for a nap. I'm not gonna lie. So don't do as I say, not as I do. Wait a second. A 100%. The tank's like, what the fuck, lady? Really? Sit back. Watch me go. Okay. So they do follow. Well, that kind of fucking sucks. Alright, let's do this in order. Granith on top, and we're
My
gonna go
hearth
from there.
awaits you. See you soon.
Alright, that one.
This is sacred land.
Go here first. Okay. Girl's not doing very good. Pretty dumb. Okay, well, at least he's right there. I mean, obviously that's trash, so we're gonna have to go through that first, but... Also, I don't know if you noticed this, just while we're waiting, and I'm dicking around a little bit, look at who's in my party. I have a human, a worgen, a tauren,
I can spare no hunters for the Kanamatra now.
and an orc.
The proto-dragon Granith was nearly in our grasp when Balakar's warriors ambushed us. We must retake our weapons of war and drive the Nokud back. When Granite's blood soaks the ground, our purposes can align.
Watch your step.
Why are you moving so much, Captain? You stink. Okay, so they're pretty capable. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's going for it. Not yelling at M itself to go wall to wall. If you know you know.
Control. Watch your step.
A human and the orc are from the new starting movie.
Watch your
No,
step.
it makes sense. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, isn't that cool?
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Oh, she's a shaman too. How cool was that? I mean, it makes sense. She's Tauren.
Keep retaking the weapons. 2 more remain.
No, I think it's great. I do. I really do.
Ground control. Watch your step. Target you. Interact.
Oh, I've done the starting zone.
Watch your step. Target you in the unit fight.
The AI is good. I'm sorry.
Target.
The AI is really good. Gotcha. Oh, that would be so cool if it was. I don't know. See, I haven't played those starting
Watch your
areas in
step.
a long fucking time. I admit that. And my memory of them are pretty shit. I fully take that on. That's nobody's fault but mine.
Watch your step. Interact. I need a
Nearly there.
target.
See to the final weapon.
Really? Oh, Captain's over here. See, she's hinting you where to go. And again, I could give her lead, but she would show you.
Target you. Watch your step. Interact.
Gotcha, I would not pause that. Oh shit, alright, we cauterized.
Watch your step.
Fuck, I almost died right there.
The battle has turned. The weapons are ours.
Watch your step.
Ah.
I will dispose of the outsiders myself.
Alright, go.
Granite has landed. Strike now.
Die! This land is mine! Tremble before primal power! Die!
Did you just lust? Are you fucking for real?
Ready to interrupt.
Stand against my might!
Cool, by the way, they introduced a mute NPC. Really? That is cool. I did not see that. I did not. We're,
The Shikar will hunt Balakar down at Nokodan Hold.
So people can die. We're doing good.
Well then.
Alright, so that's where we're going. We're going this way. Shouldn't be too bad. Sansa Khan. The one that spoke right now. Is she? That is so cool. I mean, it's desperately needed. Like, we need to know that. Not that we need to know, but I mean, it's important to include people that speak differently than us. It's important to include people that look differently than us. Like, it's not rocket science, but it's such a small gestures that are so important. By the way, if you play Final Fantasy XIV, Moogle Tome started tomorrow, which we know that's my favorite time of the expansion. I love Moogle Tomes. It brings me back to classic Warcraft farming, and I love that shit. Oh, man. The nap will be good when I go. With no offense to you guys. Like I said, I think I'm catching something. I drank like, I don't know about you guys, but when I get sick, I start with like not a sore throat, but like an annoying throat.
Has used Onara's song to conjure an avatar of the storm. Blasphemy. The storm must be quieted and the elemental within it defeated before Clan O'Neill can join the Kanamatra. Their primalist allies have placed totems that protect this raging tempest. Find them and destroy them.
Come on, Captain. Wall to wall. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, like the characters die. Like,
truly a blasphemy sight. Continue your work.
they make mistakes. I love it.
Primalist's power weakens.
There we go. No, I'm... Oh, that is so cool. I didn't do much outside of the main story. So if I really don't know what's going on. If I'm being totally honest, like I'm not following everything. Especially like the plot A. Yeah, main story, I have no idea what's going on for like the first patch.
I need to get close out.
I really don't. And the reason why is because a lot of it's behind
quickly.
Had a very red shaking myself. That's fair. But a lot of, if we look at this, the main story for the first initial dragon fight is mostly behind fucking, whatchamacallit, it's mostly behind fucking, renowned walls. Which is fine when you're first bringing it out, it's a way to, you know, spread out the information, but the reality comes back down to like the reality is that if you're coming in and starting this game outside of that initial patch, you shouldn't have to do that kind of analysis. sorry, you shouldn't. A lot of people are missing a lot of story.
Target something first.
And a new player first walking in, like has never played Warcraft in their life, they're really, really forced. They have no idea what's going on. It's already a lot, and it's not even in order. Like it's a. We're gonna be discussing that in probably my next video. That's the one I'm playing right now. After. So I'm assuming a Wednesday or Thursday if I get that. Or if I'm really good tomorrow. Yeah, Warcraft has a big problem with how accessible this game is to new players. Because this doesn't allow for it doesn't allow new players to come in, and it doesn't allow even returning players to come in. Remember to gather orbs, they increase damage and stack attack. What are the orbs?
I do not have a target.
There's no paladin. Ah, boss. Ah, during the boss fight, gotcha.
Dispel force. Spread.
Boy, that looks familiar. Y'all ever see that before?
Dispel force. AOE incoming. Spread. Dispel force. Today we use Onara's gifts to free her. We will journey to Nokuden Hold.
Fly, outsider. Balakar's power grows.
Alright, to the next one.
Hold your dog. Off.
To the next one. Well, not too bad. The follower dungeons to me are a great success. This is really good. The AI is really good. It gives you an idea where to go. Is it perfect? The answer is no. I wish some of these dungeons were a little bit more clear. Like, I wish they had objectives here like they do in Final Fantasy XIV. Not that Final Fantasy XIV is now a linear line. And 2 sections, 2 sets of bosses, 2 sets of mobs, 2 sets of mobs, a boss. Like, you do 2 big pulls at a time. Hit a wall, stop, kill, keep going. With these guys, it's cool that they're introducing different elements. There's nothing wrong with that. My problem is that I don't know them. So there should be a next step on the side here, in my humble opinion, especially for the follower dungeon.
I need to target something first.
Oh no, I gotta follow Paladin. She knows where the fuck she's going. Oh, definitely. However, I will give
Clan
cookies
Ukel
where
has
cookies are
allied
due,
with Clan
and
Nokud.
cookies are due for
Today,
this.
they will regret that alliance. They have
Like, this is
desecrated the graves
excellent.
of our
This
first
is
ancestors.
really good. Their
Tira
AI is
and
more
Maruk.
interactive than
Destroy
Final Fantasy
these
14.
grave robbers and
This is
return
their
our
first time
ancestors
doing
to their
it,
rest.
and I'm gonna tell you
Show
it's a
them
success.
to
Like,
fight
this is
in battle.
really good.
Target you.
No tier sets. No, I didn't. We'll look at them after the dungeon.
Shockwave.
Is it much longer? I don't know the short answer, so I'm not trying to.
Interrupt.
Raise me again.
Gather your spirits. I'll do it. Oh, fuck you.
Shockwave.
These mobs tear your spirit off your body. What?
Eagles will feast on your flesh.
Shockwave. Target you. Shockwave. I do not have a target. I need a target. Interrupt. I need to target something first.
Again.
Okay, where you going, Paladin? I see where we're going. Okay, I understand.
Eagles will feast on your flesh.
So you went and pulled everything. Love that for you.
Interrupt.
I cannot face my ancestors.
I do not have a target.
Paladin, where'd you go? There, perfect. Actually, I can these guys. There you go. Now we got you. A lot of trash. An unnecessary amount of trash.
Messenger of death.
If that makes any sense. Yeah, my only complaint about the follower dungeon is the dungeon part, not the followers. I don't like it.
Target you.
No.
Interrupt. I need a target.
Ancestors shall rise.
Never mind, we can take it down. That's just, it feels like there's a lot of trash. But that could be me, right? That very much could be me.
Why has our rest been disturbed? Necromancers? On our sacred grounds?
You shall pay for this blasphemy with your lives.
Run.
Leave
Fear
before
incoming.
me!
I am out of range. Watch your
Wind
step.
guides my arrogance.
There's bloodlust again, so we're 20 minutes in. I need to get away from the other part. Okay.
Run. Fear incoming. Looking
Away
back.
from him.
Watch your step.
Rend the earth! Peace.
There we go. Yay.
Protect my children.
Balakar Khan is beyond mercy. Clan Tirai will join our Khan at Nokudan Hold.
Where you going? So you gotta go back through that? Kind of bullshit. Was there no way to avoid that? I feel like there was many ways right there to avoid that. You can try to defend him. Alright. That'll be fixed. Yeah, fuck that. See, I didn't know this. Thank you for letting me know.
Centaur, stomp your hooves. Blow your horns. Let the rage of Onara guide you.
Shakar! Follow the thunder of your Khan's attack!
Hey, Paladin, let's go.
The Wind Mother calls us to war.
Daughters and sons of Tira, charge!
Is my paladin really dying? I have to wait for her. Oops. I pissed off the captain. Well, we're gonna wait a minute. How's your guys' night going? God damn it. Of course I would pull that kind of shit. Of course I would. So if you're new here, hi, my name's PB. We keep it nerdy. We do all kinds of stuff like this. I like MMOs, Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14. I'm better at for 14. Most of my content surrounds Final Fantasy 14. Big fan. We like it silly. We like it nerdy. If you like that, subscribe on my YouTube channel. It's free. There is a membership. You're more than welcome to it. You get emotes. And it does help the channel. I won't lie to you. However, there's no hidden content behind paywall because, well, we don't like that shit. We're gamers. If you're following, if you're on Twitch, you may follow for free. I would appreciate that. Or, you know, Amazon Prime sub, that's cool too. I don't judge. Either way, it all helps out. If you like watching long form videos, I like to release at least one a week, sometimes more, depending on the time and depending if I've got topics to cover. Short form content, you like TikToks or shorts? I try to upload at least 3 or 4 a week. Sometimes more. If I can think of it, like if I have the time, more. So there's pretty much something for everyone.
I need a target.
There's also a Discord, and I'm highly debating an Etsy. But that'll be later, depending on how I do shit I can make and all that stuff, right? My husband, I'm gonna tell you guys something stupid, okay? My husband has propositioned something to me that I don't think I can refuse. He looked at me and he said, you know what we could do when we can? Go on. Why don't we drive to the United States? I live 3 hours away from the main border. Okay. Go to Calais. Okay. And stop at a fabric store. And you can like buy your heart out. And we can get snacks. How do you say no to that? Oh, I'll turn that down. No problem. Here we go. Must be better. There. It's a little high. There, should be better now. I said my husband propositioned something to me this weekend, and how do you deny him? Okay? He was like, you know what we should do? I was like, what? Why don't we go for a weekend?
What's your step?
We go to the United States. For those of you who don't know, about 3 hours away from the Maine, M-A-I-N-E, not M-A-I-N, the state of Maine, border. And he's like, put this closer too, it's gonna help. And then he's like, after that, yeah, we could bring you to a fabric store that's up there. And I'm like, there's an outlet up there. I'm like, he's like, then you could buy to your heart's content at like a quarter of the price that you pay here. And then we could bring home snacks. How do you say no? Listen, I am somebody who there's many things that you could just not convince me of, and some things, well, that, you know. Hey, Paladin! Thank you. But how do you say no to that? Just, you know, curiosity. How do you say no? If you can figure it out, let me know. Because I can't say no to that. That sounds like it's fucking awesome.
I need a target. It is too far.
I need this dungeon to end, mostly because I need to use the washroom. How much longer?
What's your step?
For those of you who are curious, yes, I'm doing this so I can advance into the renowns.
I need to target something first. mistake.
So, anyway, I thought that was pretty neat. He was like, yeah, let's do that. Because, not only do you guys have Joanne's, but I guess there's like an outlet in Calais. I don't know. I've never been to Maine. So that's not true. I think I was there as a teenager before going to the United States from Canada required a passport. So before 9/11. Usually you can skip this part by flying leftwards from Tira to Maruk. Fly to the pit. Ah, okay.
I need to get closer.
Got it. It's still quite long to do as intended. You know what I mean?
Shockwave. Shockwave. I do not have a target.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, keep them coming. Yeah, I didn't know you could fly. I mean, I assume you could have skipped all that too. What do you mean stage 2? You look like you're full of wrath. Hold on, you.
Run out.
Da 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 da. Ooh, and I gotta think. I gotta think for the baby dragon. Oh, there you go.
Thalakar's weapon will be broken.
Okay, so
You
we're
will
gonna be
not
able to go
take a
bring that
place
quest
of
in.
honor with the ancestor Khans.
Alright, leave party. That was a decent experience, other than it taking a bit longer than it should have. That was a pretty... For it to be completely AI, I think they did really good. I'm not gonna lie to you, the AI is smoother than Final Fantasy XIV. They make mistakes. They're not perfect. They know where they're going to a certain degree. They don't skip parts that we would typically skip, but I mean, that's a World of Warcraft dungeon versus 14. They're different. But generally speaking, the AI is pretty smooth. If this is your first experience to dungeoning, like honestly, if this is your first time dungeoning on, then I think it's not bad. This is your first time trying a healing class? I think that was pretty good. If this is your first time giving something like that a go, I think you should. There's nothing wrong with that experience. Some players would be like, but it's not as fast. Then you lead. You find the shortcuts on your own, or you do the dungeons with others, see how they do it, and move on. Generally speaking, that was really good. It was. I can't complain. Again, like, pretty impressed. I didn't expect it to be that good. And that's not a diss, okay? I played the system that Shadowbringers had before Endwalker. And it's alright. Like, again, I loved it then, okay? I did. I still love their trust system. I do. I really do. But I like this one. I really do. I also like the fact that you can bring your friend. So if you want a healer friend to come with you, your bestie to come with you, you absolutely can do that. And I think that is also great. I think that's important. So, we talked a lot about Blizzard tonight. Let's talk about World of Warcraft fucking drama. Okay? This is a drama that I promise you, if it came to Final Fantasy XIV, people would be dramatic. I guarantee it. Because to be fair, Final Fantasy XIV, they take little stuff and make it into big drama because they don't get much drama. So, they data mined that in one of the future trading posts, they're going to have the Siege of Orgrimmar mount. The ahead of the curve mount. So you had to have beaten Heroic.
We protect the Isles.
In 2011 or 12. Exactly, 11 or 12. To have gotten that mount. Peebs, that's a long fucking time ago. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And it wasn't Siege of Orgrimmar, sorry. It was Cataclysm. No, it was Siege. Siege of Orgrimmar's ahead of the curve. So it would have been 2014? 2013? Sorry. I was thinking of Kata. Mixing the two. My bad. So yeah. They're putting an ahead of the curve mount into the trader's post. And of course, you've got a few very aggravated people. And you have a few very like, what the fuck? There's kids that were born then. Can now get them out. Shut up. So, yeah. It's the ahead of the curve mount for Siege. So it's a Kokron, was it Siege or Draenor? I don't fucking remember. I'm getting old. Hold on. Let me see. No. It's on Twitter. I feel stupid now because I thought I had it like at the tip of my tongue, but I guess I didn't. Either way, it's the Korkron mount. It's an ahead of the curve mount. It is above 10 years old. And people are big mad. Which mount is it? Listen, I'll look it up later. Alright, where am I going? Right here. Okay, not far at all. There.
Greetings.
Okay, so I can get shoulder pads. This is all gear that's much lower than what I have, which is fine. So I'm going to go with the most expensive because money.
Follow the wind.
Well, I am a big deterrent of exclusivity. I don't... These games are created with FOMO built in. Okay? That's the thing. And people consume these games like lemmings. So it's very hard for me to look at something and be like, no, that would be good. Right? I find it difficult to look at something that was so exclusive and be like, it's a good thing. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that's a bias that I have. Because to me, I think Final Fantasy XIV nails it a little bit better. Very, very rare is there a mount that you can't get. The only time there is these small events. Like, we're thinking the Regalia. So when they did, like, the Final Fantasy XIV X15, the Regalia was part of it. Do I agree with that? No. No, I don't. To me, if it was an exclusive mount, every time the Moogle tomes come up, it should be in there. There should be a way for you to get that mount in game. You can make it hard, okay? Don't get me wrong. Like, let me give you an example. Stupid example. We'll use the Regalia as the example. If the mount was exclusive to then, to me, leave it in game, but tenfold the price. 20-fold, 100-fold the price of it. So, the mount is available for MGP at the Gold Saucer. Make it 4 million. Right? If they really want to grind it, they can. It still has to be possible in-game. And I, like, in my soul, believe that's how it should be. I'm just killing my... If you're wondering what I'm doing...
For the glory of the dragons. God.
Yeah! I think everything should be available. Everything. This is an MMO. You pay monthly for this fucking game. Both of them, okay? This is not one versus the other. Both of them you do. So to have a mount that is 100%, you need to have done this, or it'll go away forever. You're forcing people to log in. You're giving them a created fear of missing out, FOMO. And for what? And my other favorite type of people are the people that are like, oh my god, there was such a hard mount to get. I had to get a raid group. This mount is for the best of the best. That's, you know as well as I do, in every definition of the word, that's bullshit. Most people, and I'm saying most, you can say what you want. The answer is most people. Okay? Regardless of your opinion, most people bought it. Most people paid, goes loud. Most people paid gold. Or jumped in a group that did it for free, or most people got carried through to that mount. Am I telling you that that's a bad thing? No. Am I telling you that everyone should, like, not do it? No, that's not what I said. You made an item that exclusive and that difficult to get.
I need a target.
I disagree. Like, to me, the ahead of the curve mount should be available when you beat it in heroic. Every time. So if you beat it in heroic, an expansion or two later, to me, you should still get it. Absolutely, you should still get it. Why wouldn't you get it? What's the difference between paying somebody to bring it through it or finding a group that carries people?
I do not have
right?
a target.
If you want your exclusivity, you get it. But for others, if they want to grind it harder or wait for it, they can. Up to them. But no, I don't believe any thing should be time sensitive like that. This isn't Fortnite, where it's a free game, and then eventually, sometimes, like, you pay for stuff because it's exclusive, which I still think is dirty, but listen to me again, put it on the store. So, because that creates fear of missing out. Which again, these are games we pay for. Again, Fortnite gets a bit of an exception, but even then, the fact that we give it exceptions is kind of wrong too, because giving it an exception is what created our situation we're in now, where it's okay. And it's not.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
Like, another thing. Like, and it's not. Like, again, I have a hard time justifying it for a game that's free like Fortnite. I definitely struggle to justify it for a game like Warcraft, like Final Fantasy XIV, that is not free. That is 100% paid for monthly. So no, to me, the ahead of the curve mount should be available for when anyone defeats it in heroic. Or periodically, they should rotate on the trading post. Like, my opinion of stuff like that has very much changed over the years, because stuff that was justified before, I struggle with justifying now. Not because of they're bad, but the reality is that they should have never gotten there, right? Like, monthly subscription in 2024. But yeah, we can't get a lot of items in the game because they were exclusive 10 years ago. And kids that were born that year can now play the game, you know?
Aspects have returned.
I can't say I can justify that.
Well. Guard against chaos. Victory in all your battles.
Alright, well, I might as well go do that. Where's this? Oh, there you go. I might as well go do that. Look, we're clearing off our thing. And we're getting some Valdrakken stuff, which I need. Because we need to push that renown. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong. I can't. Like I said, I struggle with that today. Right? I struggle justifying it today. Could I be wrong? Maybe. Do I think I am? I don't think so. But I could be. Listen, I've been wrong before. I'm good at it. No, to me, all of it. The Alliance motorcycle, like, you name it. It should be available. Which I think I have the motorcycle. Pretty sure I do. What was it called? Hog, maybe? Alliance motor cycle name. Chopper. Is it still available? Oh no, you gotta purchase it for 100K. Which again, that's I agree with that. Sure, you weren't there for the event, you didn't get it for free, cool. Do you want it? Go get it, baby. Enjoy it. You deserve it. You earned it. It's yours. God damn it. Where's this thing? Ah. Okay, I'm giving up. No, I believe in that. Absolutely. Do that. Oh, look, Vinoroth is there.
I bring order. Valdrakken stands strong.
There, see, I'm starting.
The city awaits. Go swiftly.
Uh-huh. So they're setting up Inikron as well, right? Which is good, because I had no idea who the fucker
I
is.
had received a missive from Iridikron. He wished to speak with me, and me alone.
I am here.
It seems your courage has not faltered, despite abandoning our war.
That war is over, Iridikron. It was you who abandoned our cause, who abandoned Farak to his own destruction. All for some trinket Neltharion left behind.
The Dark Heart is no mere trinket. Its power now lies in the Harbinger's hands.
The Void cannot be trusted.
I trust its hunger. You know the Titans infected our world, and I will see them extinguished. The question is, sister, will you?
I will have no part of this.
Then the bond of the incarnates is truly ended. You will not see me again until the Titans face their reckoning.
See, I like this. See what I mean? The story is starting to get somewhere.
I offer
Viranon.
one final warning. Stay out of my way.
See what I mean? We're not left in the dark. Well, what happened to him? Setting up for the thing. I know not what Inikron intends, but I can no longer call him brother. Hold on. Ah, okay. See, I got the next section of this, the Dragonflight chapter. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get it. Ugh. Again, I hate how this is. I think it is incorrect that we made players go through the Renowned after the patch was dropped. This will be my next video. Again, as long as something doesn't happen in the 14 community, because God knows anymore. Sometimes people do stupid ass shit, you know. If you know, you know. However, I'm actually going to end that here for tonight. It's a good spot. Plus your girl is I'm not going to lie, I believe I'm starting to catch a little something something. So a nap might do me some good. In the meantime, though, thanks for being here. Subscribe, follow, do the free stuff, okay? That's what helps the most. Everything else helps too, I'm not going to lie to you. But the free stuff like following on Twitch, subscribing on YouTube, watching a video, a short, a live stream, whatever, it helps out a lot. So I appreciate it. In the meantime, have a legendary night, Starfall. Thanks for chatting me up. And I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one.